Can you walk?
No. You gotta carry me.
Oh. All right.
Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that? I would have lied. Yeah, I can walk. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boys Cam and Zay back with another reaction, season 2, episode 3 of Game of Thrones. I want to say thank you to all our supporters. Please like, share, and subscribe. You guys surpassed the 100 subscriber mark, which was arguably like that's our milestone. That was amazing. It was amazing. We were watching.
It was gigantic. We were texting back and forth. We were like 98, 99.
Like, wait for 100. My girlfriend actually texted me when we hit 100. She said, "You guys just hit 100." I sent it to Cameron immediately. It was crazy. I was at work. Means the world to us. We love you guys. You know, if you want to see some full length reactions, extra content, our Patreon will be down in the description below.
It really helps us out for anybody who wants to go over there and support us. It helps us get better equipment, better technology so that we can produce better content for you guys.
And we're pumping out content, comment down below some stuff you want us to see. I know one of the things that we have been talking about is I haven't seen Breaking Bad. Cameron has.
I really want him to watch that show. And it's probably what we're going to do after this show, if there's not other suggestions that we think are better or that get voted for or whatnot. But that is definitely one that we're considering.
But other than that, I mean, once again, thank you guys for the love. We appreciate it all around. Cam and I stream on Twitch with Cam on Tuesdays. We'll get more into that during the outro. But I mean, other than that, I mean, we probably should get right into the recap, right?
Yeah. All right. So what do you remember from the, previous episode, 2 episodes that we've seen so far? And then we'll get right into it. And again, if you guys like what you're watching, leave a like down below. It's really appreciated. It helps with the algorithm. And if you want to stay tuned for more and you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and you'll be notified when we upload a new video. We are uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you guys should be able to stay in touch using that feature. And the comment section down below, we love to have you guys there as well. So Isaiah, what do you remember from the previous episode?
I want to pinpoint the key points of it.
So okay, so I know that we came across Tyrion's fitting in as Hand of the King.
Yeah, no. Well, okay, fitting in, I think that he's more than comfortable where he's at. He's talking like, I am the, King's Hand. He's not somebody that is, just replacing the King's Hand. He's stepping into that role and taking it over, more or less. Rob is still, he's hell-bent on, he's pretty much he's waging war. He expects the Lannisters to not agree to a peace treaty. He knows that they want to go to war with him, pretty much. Jon is trying to step into the leadership role. He got knocked out at the end after they encountered, I can't remember his name, but the man that wifes his daughters.
Craster.
And he took his son away. And we saw something pick his son up and walk away. So is he bargaining? I was curious if he was bargaining with the White Walkers to some extent, maybe. We're talking about the North all the time. He's very far north, so they could be a threat. Is him bargaining with his sons something that allows him to stay there without them attacking him? However, I did argue that, he only has a couple daughters or several daughters. And even if you had 12 daughters to bargain with, that's a month if you're pumping out boys every month. Besides,
you never know what it's going to be.
So
it could be another daughter.
But Jon got knocked out, meaning that he was probably seeing stuff he wasn't supposed to see. Bran stepped into his role as the Lord, basically, of Winterfell to some extent. He is playing.
He is. He's a highborn. So
he's sitting at that spot though. He's bringing people in, talking to them, deciding what's going on. You know, they gave them Masons to, I can't remember exactly what town or city they were getting him to, but I told Cam though, I said, you know, he seems very well situated and more structured than Joffrey at a younger age. And I said, I argued that, you know, that might come from father differences. You got Ned, who was very, you know, solidified. He was, you know, this is how this is conducted, versus Joffrey's father, who was Robert, and who was a drunk and wasn't, you know, paying too much attention to everything. So
yeah. Interesting quick recap. There were other things that were going on, but we don't want to make you guys wait too long. If you want to hear our thoughts on the previous episode, feel free to check out our reaction to the previous episode. And in our post-episode commentary, we talk all about it. So, yeah, let's get into it for you guys.
All of you bastards been meddling where he shouldn't. I want you and your men gone. We're outside. Lord Commander. Now!
he looks ragged right there.
Yeah.
Buildings serve crueler gods than you or I.
So it was a wildling that he gave it to. Okay.
No, they're wildlings.
Oh, okay.
I saw it.
What did you see?
I saw
Say it.
something take that job.
Oh, you fucking cock tease. Odor. That'd be interesting to wake up.
My dog looks at me the same way.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is your dog's
And
not
he's a golden doodle. Yeah.
wolf.
Exactly what they are, Bran. Stories.
So she was lying. They don't exist.
Well, they may have done. But they're gone from the world. Along with much else.
But he said dragons were exist. I don't know.
I dreamt of my father dying. I had the same dream.
What about all the dreams you had that didn't come true?
Imagine gaslighting him.
Well, imagine if you had one dream that came true and then another dream where an alligator bit off your ass and you're like, what? Well, wait, what? Is that going to happen?
Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
The dragons are gone.
No, they're
Giants
not.
are dead.
Well, maybe. I don't know about giants, but
I've seen Sir Loras bested once or twice, but never quite in that fashion.
A woman.
Brienne of Tarth, you may ask anything of me you desire. It is within my power. It is yours.
I want to fish.
I ask the honor of a place in your Kingsguard.
Done. Rise, Brienne of the Kingsguard.
we have to clap. We can't not clap.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to see who you were first. And I did.
There's somebody who fingered you.
Right? It's like,
I'm a proven warrior.
Your brothers were warriors. Both of them dead at the hands of those you seem so eager to protect.
damn!
We are ironborn. We're not subjects. We're not slaves. We do not plow the fields or toil in the mine.
Oh, okay, die then. I don't know what you want to do. You're gonna die then.
Your time with the wolves has made you weak.
Damn! No, fine.
You gave me away, if you remember. The day you bent the knee to Robert Baratheon. After he crushed you.
Damn.
Did you take what was yours then?
Damn! Damn! Damn!
I'm brokering an alliance with House Martell of Dorne. Princess Marcella will wed their youngest son when she comes of age, ensuring their loyalty and their army should we need it.
That's Cersei's daughter.
I plan to marry Princess Marcella off to Theon Greyjoy.
To Theon Greyjoy.
Theon Greyjoy.
Did I just have an acid trip, or did these two conversations switch?
No, he's telling somebody else now.
Okay, that's why I just want to make sure.
But now he's saying,
and we'll convince the boy to come to our side.
He's gonna send her.
Greyjoy can destroy the Northern Army from within,
not
and
Dorne.
we can have his father's ship.
I just had to make sure I wasn't tripping that they switched people. I was like, I saw and I was like, okay. Thank fucking Christ. I was like,
and now he's saying he plans to wed Marcella to Robin Arryn of the Vale. So he's telling them different things.
And I suppose you want me to broker this agreement.
Who better?
Yes, I could sing this song to Lysa, if I cared to. What's in it for me?
Yeah, Baelish is gonna be hard to
the people of
convince.
Westeros for helping to end
That's
this
not
war.
enough for him. Just get the fuck out of here.
Oh, and remember,
the Queen mustn't know.
He's smart. I ain't gonna lie. He's smart.
The Martells loathe us.
that's why we need to seduce them. We're going to need their support in the war your son started.
You think the piece of paper Father gave you keeps you safe?
She just doesn't like paper.
Cannot stop it.
This was not how it's supposed to go.
Do you want to see her raped? Butchered like the Targaryen children? They'll mount her pretty little head on a spike right beside yours.
Get out! Get out!
Hey, bro, relax.
That was not cool.
Yeah, dog.
What was he gonna do about that? He couldn't really defend himself there.
Listen, come on now.
That wasn't a joke. I'm just saying you don't push the boy, the guy,
the
man.
You said boy first.
I don't know.
Yeah, drink your root beer. No, drink your root beer.
It's a term that can be used for me. I'm sometimes a boy. I'm a boy. I'm a boy. It's my gender. I'm a boy. You know, like Cersei's a girl. I'm a boy, and Tyrion was a boy. But you know, man is a better word to use that for. And say so. What man and woman? Okay. What's going on here?
Oh, whoopsies.
Whoopsies.
What is dead may never die.
What is dead may never die.
Oh, that's the name of the episode.
Varys.
You'll get it.
It was Varys.
I told Varys that I was giving the princess to the Greyjoys. I told Littlefinger that I planned to wed her to Robin Arryn. I told no one that I was offering her to the Dornish. No one but you.
He told each and every one of them different stories to see who would talk.
We'll make do.
It's a tactic that it's like a deception tactic called like the something canary, the whistling canary or something.
Basically, telling everyone a different story to see which one's going to do.
Back to you.
Right, and then you find it out. That means that they thought
that was the person.
I never told anybody that.
Right.
Power resides where men believe it resides.
Powerful line right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Get up, you lazy sons of whores! Arm yourselves!
Uh-oh.
Out of sight, both of you.
No, I'm not afraid.
Keep out of sight.
Just keep out of sight. Like,
Run, do you hear me? You run along north and don't look back. Hey!
bro, I never got that, bro.
Fuck your corpses! Outside!
When people say, when a sergeant or some like, authority figure says, just keep out of sight. Go, you need to keep out of sight. No, I want to fight. What the fuck did I just say to you? Get out of sight! Like, I would grab you by the neck like, I said leave!
Drop your weapons. I don't think I will. So be it.
Damn.
Take too long to load!
Takes too long to whoa.
Not wrong. As he's killing like...
I think he made his point.
He took like 6 out. He took like 6 men out. He lost, but he took like 6 out. 4 or 5. No. Oh, you dumb bitch.
Something wrong with your leg, boy?
Look at it.
I used to be a fighter. Then I took an arrow to the knee.
Can you walk?
No. You gotta carry me.
Oh.
All right.
Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that? I would have lied. Yeah, I can walk. Yeah.
There's something just disgusting about the way that needle, like he just shoves it through the center and it just...
It goes through so clean. So clean.
Yeah.
You want Gendry? You already got him. He loved that helmet.
Gee, smart play. Okay. Wow.
All right. That was Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 3, What is Dead May Never Die. If you enjoyed the reaction, please leave a like below. It would be really appreciated. If you want to stay tuned for more and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and it'll update you when we post a new video. We would appreciate it a lot. But with that being said, Isaiah, what were your just initial thoughts on this episode as we came to an ending?
Here's my thing. All right. So with the end scene, let me start from the end scene because that was the most recent. We gave an axe to 3 convicts that were in, that caged up cell, but we don't know what happened with them. Captured from what we saw, nothing happened with them. I thought they were gonna end up freeing Arya, and Gendry, but man, Tyrion again is playing. He's playing mind games with everybody. Kind of not even mind games. He's just playing chess. Like he knows a lot of information. He did
that. It's called a like something canary. I think it might even be called the canary trap. I think that might be what it's called. And that's where you tell multiple people unique stories about the same thing. And whatever story you find out gets leaked, you know who leaked it because everybody had a different story.
Right. Which, yeah, we saw that because they went through each sequence and he's telling them, oh, no, we're going to marry this person to this person, da-da-da. I mean, let me tell you something. In these future episodes, here's the thing. He took out or he put the Grand Maester, right? Maester in prison. I'm curious to see how that develops because we don't know how the king, Joffrey, and the queen are going to feel about that. Are they going to support it? Be like, okay, well, you took out somebody that might have been a snake in our situation. They
the person he put in prison was the person who told Cersei, the truth according to him. So I don't know. Maybe Cersei's not going to be too happy about that.
But
I'm be happy because she recognized he was a snake. Who knows?
Yeah, and then we got John. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get to see too much of John.
Yeah, not too much of John. They are John's going to prepare the horse and they are going to head out. What do you think about the direction they're taking Bran? Where do you think that's going to go? I mean, we saw he was having kind of dreams of the future or dreams of being a wolf.
I feel that it seems kind of consistent now. I'll argue that's consistent now, where we have Bran predicting things. He had a 3-eyed crow, which he saw. He woke up. Then the next episode, whatever, he dreamed of the 3-eyed crow, but he saw the tomb area, under Winterfell. I think that Bran is kind of in a position where he's kind of foreseeing certain events to be happening before they happen. He is a far more not condensed, a far more unified, not unified even, uniformed leader. He seems, yeah. Like he seems.
He's still a kid, right?
He is, but if you argue versus Joffrey, who's older than him, Joffrey's impulsive.
I know. I'm more curious about what you think that might mean, if it's going to go anywhere, if it's not going to go anywhere. Just the fact that
I think that's going to be a consistent theme, is where he's seeing things in his dreams that develop into reality, and that's and you know what, that might be a perk. That might be a perk because it's allowing, he might realize that he's starting to see things before they occur, and it's allowing him to plan ahead.
Yeah,
which, you know, I mean,
it would be pretty useful if that's the case, especially because he can't really walk. So I mean, it would give him a purpose, but it also it might be a red herring. It might be something that has just been a coincidence a couple of times and turns out to be nothing. So.
It could be. However, right now, you know, we've seen him see things in his dreams and he swears they're not dreams. He's like, I'm not dreaming. And, you know, he ends up, whatever he sees ends up becoming a reality. And if that's the case, that's huge because he's basically predicting the future, or a future, and some extent that's would allow him to prepare for it. And because he's the Lord, well, it seems like he's acting as the Lord of Winterfell at these times. That's major. That's allowing him to plan ahead. That could create strategies for him, understanding what might happen next.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. What do you? I know we didn't see Danny at all this episode. We didn't get to see anything going on that side, but we did get to see another woman that showed some strength, Brienne of Tarth. What do you think about her fighting skills? She beat Sir Loras, the guy who, you know, beat the Mountain in the jousting tournament, and she is now a member of the Kingsguard. What do you think about her? And then also, what do you think about the whole Renly situation as it is now? The fact that he's not really getting it up with his girl, and where that might take things. Do you think she's asking for a child? What are your thoughts on all that?
Well, Brienne of Tarth, you know, I think it's a power dynamic switch that they might be trying to put in play here. And, you know, I think it's dope having somebody that can rival the Mountain, arguably, and the Hound. And you don't see that often. A lot of what we've seen so far is women being either they're born into power, and even if they're born into power, they're pawns, or they're like a power, but they're being used to some extent. Her being instituted into like one of the leaders is going to be huge.
She's a member of the Kingsguard now.
So that's major. That's major because that's a opening. You know, that's like saying, imagine in a world where the NFL. Well, I mean, I guess the NFL doesn't have like a counterpart, so it's like a woman getting put into the NFL. It's like, you know, it's a major opening inside of that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which gives a lot of room for opportunity. Now, in regards to
Renly and his wife and his situation,
him being what seems to be a homosexual, you know, and her wanting a child, you know, that's going to create turmoil for him because he's in a situation where he has to kind of give it. At some point, he has to give a child for him to, if he wants to keep disguising that situation, and that would give him cover. If he can just give her a child, that's going to give him room to breathe and allow him to kind of develop whatever plot I don't know what plot he's going for, but a plot would, listen, if your plot is, you know, I'm just going to keep hooking up with this guy and stuff, it's like, there's going to be a point where people are like, you're never with any women, or you haven't give birth to a son. And like, how long can those excuses last? It seems like those excuses and those types of situations don't last long in this world because there's eyes and ears everywhere. All it takes is one eye or ear to be like, I saw Renly with another man, and that's it.
That's true.
But if Renly has a child, they're not going to be too worried about him. He could go his activities.
What do you think is going to happen? Do you think he's going to end up having a child? Do you think he's not? Where do you think that's going to go?
I think he's going to have a child, not out of choice, just out of like sheer will. He has to. But I think that he's also going to end up being discovered as just, you know, maybe he even lies about having a child with this person. Has someone else get them pregnant, says it's his child. And then maybe he gets snitched on. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of room for things to develop. I mean, granted, you know, we're only in episode 3 of season 2. There's what, 8 seasons total?
8 seasons total, 10 episodes a season till the last 2 seasons.
We got 7 more episodes in this season. I mean, there's a lot to develop. It's getting intense. They better show Daenerys in this next episode.
Yo, you want to see her, huh?
We got a gap. Like, yo, we got a full gap episode.
Maybe we'll get a lot of her in the next one.
Maybe a lot of her. Maybe just or even a development in what they're doing, because the last thing we saw was they had someone come back on their horse with just their head.
Right.
And that's huge because they sent 3 people out. So that's only 2 left. And they've been waiting. They're basically sitting there waiting to get information. So
we'll have to see. All right. That was a Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 3. If you guys like the reaction, again, please leave a like. It means a lot. Subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more. We have a Patreon down below where you can watch our full-length reactions. There should be a couple episodes ahead by the time you check it out from here. And Zay has a Twitch. You want to talk about that, Zay?
Yeah, so I have a Twitch, Defied Zay. That's DEIFIED, Zay. Some people ask me why I picked that name. Quite literally, I picked it because it's a palindrome, which means it's spelled backwards, the same it is frontwards. Defied, and that's quite literally why I picked it. But Cam and I are streaming It Takes Two. We might be done with it by now. If not, we're playing It Takes Two. If we are, we're doing a playthrough of some other game, or we're playing zombies. We're trying to get Phasmophobia in. So, Cam and I are going to be doing playthroughs of games. Borderlands is in the near future because both of him and I love Borderlands.
Oh, yeah.
One of our all-time favorite games. So tune into that. Perfect time to ask us questions. Perfect time for to ask, questions about the channel, personal questions. Get to know us. Listen, we want you guys to, get to know us and, enjoy seeing us with other different content live, and you can suggest stuff in there too. We're trying to keep stuff, live and fresh, pump out more content for you guys. So feel free to, tune into that. If not, you already know where to find us on the YouTube channel, baby.
Yeah. We'll have a couple of links down in the description for Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok and things like that. And we appreciate you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Hey everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel.